Hello, ladies and gents. This is Donovan, and today I'll be playing for you guys this game. So now that I have that, and I know there's like a crawl space, let's talk to this guy. What should I do next? Donovan really dropped a bomb there. I didn't see that coming, and I'm psychic. With control of Donovan and that key, you can open any door on this ship. He thinks there's a hidden area to this ship, and he might not be wrong. There must be clues for where you can find it. Still, that bad feeling is here. Even stronger than before. Donovan's not telling the whole truth. I don't think he sees the full picture. What Donovan's looking for is something that shouldn't be here. Something hidden in plain sight. The clues are there, pointing in this direction, but it cannot be seen with the regular eye. But Donovan is a meticulous person. Obsessive. As a true detective, he has the ability to pick up any objects that could reveal special information. I wish I could be of more help, but I feel like I'm reaching my limit. This is something you'll have to do on your own. God, this is getting... Okay, I'm gonna say it before shit starts getting crazy. Because now he's saying that he can't help me anymore. And that's one thing. Because he's been a great help ever since, like, playing this game. Donovan. With this key, finishing my comprehensive meal. So far, I've gone through every room except the Curio's room and the captain's room. I can also check my computer for any information. I've got a lot of footage of the ship to check out. I'm sure I'll be able to find the captain with all of this. Okay, great, now I can get into this computer! Email 1. Hey Donovan, it's been a long time since we've spoken. I hope you're doing better since you left the force. I know it's been rough. Truth is, I'm contacting you because I need your help. Something has come up with which requires a special touch. It's him, Donovan. Let me know if you can help. I track him down to a small cruise ship of sorts. However, it's across the border, so it's out of our jurisdiction. By the time we can coordinate an effort, he'll be gone. I'd throw away my badge and go after him myself, but I got close to him. My identity was compromised. I need someone from outside that he doesn't know. You're the only one who can do this, Donovan. It's been a long time since he struck, and it's possible he'll regard his isolated ship as a prime opportunity. Attached, you'll find everything you need to know in order to get there. The rest is on you. Could it have been the old captain that left beforehand? Oh, and one last thing, Donovan. I know you blame me for your dismissal, but you weren't okay, Donovan. You needed the break. Maybe you're still bitter, but keep this in mind. I'm breaking a lot of regulations and personal standards enlisting your help like this. I'm putting a lot of trust in you, so please be professional about this. Don't do anything reckless. Get the job done and come home. For me. Lucille. Could that have been his partner, who was a girl, also his wife? I don't know, probably his girlfriend. I have a lot of footage to come through. I can compile the footage of specific days, or focus on each camera. Footage for each day. Footage for the day before last. The day before last, that was the day the captain was last seen. There aren't any peculiar movements that morning or afternoon. That night, after a break, the captain left her room and went up to the first floor. She never came back down. Unfortunately, I couldn't install cameras on the first floor, so I don't have any eyes on her after that point. Between the time when she left and the next morning, every single person went up to the first floor and came back down. So really, anything could have happened in that time period. The last thing to note is when Sue came back to her room that night, she had the spare master key. She must have picked it from the pilot house when the captain was no longer there. The footage for yesterday. A couple things happened yesterday. Alton and Sue were walking all around the place talking to people. Very strange. Quilla was also particularly busy, walking all around talking to people. And then that evening, Gwen entered my room. Somehow my door was open. She clearly didn't take anything, so I'm confused what her goal was. Footage for today. Play isn't over yet, but there's still plenty of footage to cover. At the crack of dawn, Ferdinand paid a visit to Gar's room. Odd. Not long afterwards, he had a meeting with most of the ship. Afterwards, most people headed up to the first floor where I don't have cameras installed. Footage for each camera. Camera on B2. This is on the lowest floor where all passengers stay. As expected, there's a lot of people moving in and out of their rooms from day to day. The only constant is that black cat which wanders around everywhere. Sometimes carrying small objects in its mouth. It's a small-time thief, I guess. There really isn't anything suspicious that goes on down here from day to day, though. I'm on B1. There is the middle floor where all the staff stay. Usually people are walking through here. We reach the upper deck where I don't have any cameras. Our Curio and Garb are always going in and out of the broom closet for cleaning supplies. Almost every day since we've disembarked, in fact. Ferdinand is always walking around everywhere with that stupid grin on his face. Daryl walks through here once or twice a day, but spends all day on the upper deck. Right. This time, I'm coming up here. There's something strange. I should find it. It's completely empty except for a single piece of paper. And the paper is written all kinds of facts about Ferdinand. His full name, his previous work experience, his birthplace, his family history, and so on. It's not a very interesting read. Old model ships, the glass biologist. How do they get those things in there anyway? How do they indeed? Fishing rods propped up on the wall. It looks brand new. There isn't any bait nearby though. So what, am I the only one who finds that kind of strange? Or is he just bringing it in as a collectible? There's a mop in a bucket. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. It's a trash can. It has trash in it. Investigate. After rooting through the trash, it has become clear that everything in this trash can is just plain trash. Hey man, just making sure. It's a metal closet for cleaning supplies. Oh, that's the there with on the door. Inside there are all sorts of cleaning supplies. On the top shelf with lots of paperwork. There's a giant second for receipts and expenses. It also looks really uninteresting. Wait, in the middle of the stock, there's a small paper with handwriting on it. Handwritten paper. I hope this note has been found by the right person. I have reason to believe someone has been breaking into my room while I'm away. I think it has to do with that strange chest. I'm right. I mean, something is terribly wrong here. Only the master key unlocks my door, and I have the only master key, right? I have a plan, but I could fail. If I do, someone else needs to know. I'm looking for a door that shouldn't exist. It could be in a corner or on a side where you don't normally look. It must have something to do with what's in that chest, but I couldn't get it open. Be careful. The ship has eyes and ears. People know things they shouldn't. There are alliances being forged. Any kind of passengers coming on board. Oddly enough, the two don't seem to add up. The expenses are always a great deal larger than the income. Somebody's stealing money. I feel like a part of my identity has returned to me. It's a copy of Euclid's Elements. Skimming the book revealed only a bunch of dry mathematical principles, but there's something strange about the book. For whatever reason, it feels like it's looking back at me. On the front cover of their journal, someone has written the name Smiller. Just when I thought I had exhausted all possibilities, I looked out. I got a tip about a recent opening for a captain of this small cruise ship. Strangely, it's not part of a larger cruise line, but is still financed by some company. The ship looks really small and a bit run down, but I don't have the luxury of being picky. Given all that's happened, I can't expect a good rep from any past employers, so I'm stuck with this. But hey, how bad could it be? I've gotten settled in and met the staff and passengers. It's a pretty colorful one. I get the sense that most people are here for the same reason I am. There's nowhere else to go. One of the passengers is just a child, on his own. I can't imagine what his family is like. Some of the others have been through hell and back. You can just see it in their eyes. Maybe I've arrived amongst my own people. I already knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star cruise before I got here, but I had no idea. Everything is so disorganized. I'm surprised the ship hasn't shut down for one reason or another. For instance, food seems to go missing from the kitchen on a recurring basis. Why? No one knows. There also isn't any set boarding time for everyone. The passengers come whenever they want before a set date. A couple of them had already moved in and were ready to go before I got here. The weirdest of all, the ship's displacement is just off. For a boat of this size and capacity, it sits lower in the water than it should, like there's leftover cargo on the ship somewhere that nobody knows about. There must be something at least that's making this ship heavier than it appears. I feel like a part of my identity has returned to me. Something's telling me I need to talk to that fool. I think I need to go back and talk to him. Something's not right here. I am more whole now, though I'm not what I once was. I feel more grounded in the real world. Donovan, really? Okay. Oh my god, look at me. I'm part human now! Look at me! I'm human-based! I'm human-based! Well, guys, we're getting very close, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end it here. Oh my goodness. We're about to find out what really happened to me in this game. Why am I dead at sea? Whew. Things are getting really intense. Oh, I love it! Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you have something to say, don't forget to leave a smile in the comments below. And don't forget to show your support by hitting that subscribe button and sharing with friends. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video.